This is the outside of the Elddis Accordo 135. As we move along, we will firstly come to water into the motorhome. So to fill up the fresh water tank, just push in, twist and remove. Pop your hose pipe in to fill up the fresh water tank. As you can see, the cap can also be locked. Beneath it, we have the fresh water tank drain. To drain the tank down, just turn. Beside this, we then have the flue for the space heater. We do not need to do anything with this, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And then next we have the grey water drain, so anything that goes down your plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off at this point here. Above this we have the location of the cassette toilet. To remove the cassette, lift up and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical. This is also where the cassette empties from. Just remember that when you pour it away, to hold this button in here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice quick and easy way of giving the cassette a good clean. If you do need to gain full access inside, this whole part here can be removed. You'll see at the moment that it's currently in the locked position just here. Just rotate this round until it hits this point here, and then it can be taken apart. All of these are now on wheels with extendable handles. As we now come to the back of the motorhome, we have the flue for the boiler. Like the space heater, we don't need to do anything with this, just make sure again that nothing is obstructing it. The spare wheel is hung underneath, and to gain access to it, to wind it, in the jack and wheel brace kit there's a bar that goes in where my finger is here. Attach the brace to it and then wind it down. As we come round to the back, we have access inside. We then have the bike rack and the rear view cameras. Battery locker just here, so leisure battery there, and mains hookup just connects here. Vents for the fridge. Again, we don't really need to massively do a great deal with these, just again make sure that nothing is obstructing them. Try to avoid spraying water at them as well. Gas locker just here. Room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and then screws into the gas bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. We then have the Fiamma roll-out canopy just here. What we need is the canopy winding handle. Just pop it in up here and then wind it out. This is really a two-handed job, so let me just pause the video and I'll wind it out a little way. So as you can now see, I've just wound the canopy out a short distance. This is always best to do first, and then what we then do is drop the legs to give it some support, and then we can wind it out further. With the legs, all we need to do is just pull, so this part here slides out, and then unclip from this point here, and then all we do is we just drop the leg down. You'll see that we're now dangling off the ground, so we then just undo, drop to the ground, get the height that you want your awning at, and then lock into place, and then do exactly the same with the other one, and then we can then wind the awning out fully or as far as we want. Do not leave out in high wind, as you can cause catastrophic damage. Diesel fill just here. Ignition key unlocks the diesel cap. AdBlue at the bottom there. It will let you know on the dashboard when your AdBlue needs topping up. Tyre pressures just here. Jack and wheel brace all in the kit here. Vehicle battery underneath the floor just here, and bonnet release just here.